What's up everybody, Jeremy Weiss here with Weiss Tech Hockey, and in this video I've got a really quick little regroup drill. I call it the Burkart Regroup drill, and the reason why is because my good buddy Josh Burkart is the one that showed this to me. So let's go ahead, we'll pull up the rink, and I'll show you what we've got going here. So you can see what we've got is two sets of defensemen on opposite blue lines. Ideally these are going to be your pairings, so have players that usually play together in the games going together in practices. And then you've got your forwards lined up across from each other on the blue lines along the boards there. So what we're going to do is on the whistle, the first forward from each line will leave. I'm only going to draw the one line just to keep it simple on the diagram, but both lines will be going at the same time. This forward is going to fire out a pass, hard stick-to-stick pass to the defenseman across from him. This defenseman is going to corral it and quickly fire a nice stick-to-stick pass to his partner. This defenseman is going to take and do a nice little one-touch pass out to the middle to the forward, who is timing it and swinging through, presenting himself as a passing option there. Just like that. Now the main key on this forward is that he needs to swing nice and low. If you swing too high, you're going to mess up the timing. The passing is not going to work as well, and you may run the risk of running into the other player coming through the other way. So need to swing nice and low, present yourself as an option. I always like to talk about passing receiving zones, and the passing receiving zone for this drill is right here and right here. Okay, so that's where all the passes should be received coming from these defensemen. After this player picks up the puck, he's going to swing out a little bit wide and fire another stick-to-stick pass to the other defenseman. In case you haven't guessed, this defenseman is going to corral it, fire it across, and then this guy's going to one-touch it out right to the middle, right into that passing receiving zone. And as is the case with all forms of timing, it's on this forward to be here on time with speed as the puck comes into that receiving zone. Okay, after he picks up that puck, then he's going to turn up ice again, so it's almost like he's doing a complete loop, and he's going to drive wide and take a shot on net. So the drill itself is pretty simple. Where it gets a little bit complicated is when you've got both lines going at the same time. So both of these sets of defensemen have to be on their toes, ready to give and receive the pass. Two sets of giving and receiving, one from each line. The drill itself, like I said, pretty simple. There are a couple modifications that you can make to this, and one of the main ones that I like is turning this into, instead of a one-on-0, turning it into a one-on-one. So as this player is receiving his second pass, he's going to drive out wide, and this defenseman will play him as a one-on-one. So he'll back up with him. I would like to see this defenseman maybe close the gap a little bit as he's coming around, and then back up with him playing the one-on-one. Now obviously in this case, if you've got a third set of defensemen, or maybe want to designate a forward to go, then what I would like to do is have this defenseman slide over, bring the new defenseman in on that corner, and then that way you've got three defensemen rotating through that one-on-one throughout the whole drill. So that's the Burkart Regroup drill, and the modification that you can convert it to a one-on-one. Hopefully you enjoy that one and get a little bit of usage out of it.